Make peace now, even if your life's worth just a grain of dirt. Make it benevolent and glorious, not to use it as a murder weapon toy, to cause suffering and anguishing voice.
With profound, humble gratitude and love to all venerated enlightened masters, we bow to the Almighty in soulful gratefulness for gifting us with their holy, blessed presence. May all beings be awakened by their divine grace.
Part 3 of 4.
Etc.
There are 211 countries and regions which have animal people protection laws.
Obey the law of your country. No more animal people slaughterhouses. No more hurting. No more murdering them to eat, to lab test, or for any reason at all. Be vegan. Make peace. So be it.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programas offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Наши программы предлагают много языков. Пожалуйста, посмотрите suprememastertv.com/schedule.
And they were crying all the time. Same with this owner of the house. At first very suspicious and harsh to me, and later very nice. Touch and crying and all that. Just to show you how much love is missing in this world. You know, this is not their fault that they are suspicious like that. It's just because they have not been treated kindly all their lifetime. Understand? They have never encountered people who are genuine or kind to them, or really just not all about money.
Please keep watching to find out more.
Vegan. Welcome home.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
Today's episode will be presented in English with subtitles in Arabic, Aulacese, also known as Vietnamese, Bulgarian, Chinese, Czech, English, French, German, Hindi, Hungarian, Indonesian, Japanese, Korean, Malay, Mongolian, Persian, Polish, Portuguese, Punjabi, Romanian, Russian, Spanish, Telugu, Thai, and Ukrainian or Uranian. In Svalbard, wish the native islanders good day by saying good dag in Norwegian, the official language spoken on the islands. Cherished viewers, my name is Emil. The genuine inhabitants of Svalbard express their gratitude for your unwavering commitment to safeguarding the welfare of living beings and natural resources on our planet. May God fill your hearts and minds with inspiration and guidance in every aspect of your lives. The Svalbard archipelago is in the Arctic Ocean, between Norway and the North Pole. Its population of approximately 3,000 people live on Spitsbergen, one of the region's 9 main islands. As Norway's northernmost region, Svalbard is mostly untouched and offers a vast landscape of tundra, ice-covered fjords, mountains, and glaciers. During the long winter months, its skies become magically aglow with the celestial northern lights. With 7 national parks and 21 nature reserves, more than 60% of Svalbard's land is protected. This includes vegetation, which is a small but valuable part of the region's fragile ecosystem. The people of the animal kingdom of Svalbard are the reindeer, the Arctic fox, whales, seals, and the king of the Arctic, the polar bear. It is prohibited to injure, kill, or even disturb any of these animal people. Svalbard helps preserve international seed diversity in its hosting of the Global Seed Vault. This cold storage area contains some 4.5 million seed samples from around the world. Svalbard residents are cheerful and hospitable. Each year they welcome thousands of Arctic cruise ship visitors whose tours offer an understanding of the area's vulnerability to climate change as well as an appreciation of its rare beauty. Thank you for joining us on our tour to serene Svalbard, high-thinking viewers. May God's protective embrace keep you safe.
Be veg now. Have we ever brought any to this world that is worthy of a decent offer? Our existence depends on all. If not grateful, don't make it hell.
For decades, Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, has illuminated our world with her divine teachings. A fully enlightened master, she imparts the Kuan method of meditation to those desiring to immediately discover the God nature within to achieve in one lifetime eternal liberation from the cycle of transmigration. The Kuan method has been practiced by all enlightened masters, such as the worshipped world-honored one Shakyamuni Buddha, vegan, the worshipped Son of God Jesus Christ, vegetarian, the venerated master and philosopher Confucius, vegetarian, the venerated Lord Krishna, vegetarian, the venerated master and philosopher Lao-Tzu, vegan, the venerated Lord Mahavira, vegan, the beloved Prophet Muhammad, vegetarian, peace be upon him, Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji, vegetarian, and many more. Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, emphasizes that if we always remember God, render selfless service to others, and follow the laws of the universe, we will reach our highest potential as humans and truly understand our purpose on earth. An extraordinary living example of compassion. She lovingly and regularly sends material and financial assistance to refugees, the homeless, natural disaster victims, and others needing relief. Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, respectfully thank all special individuals, organizations, leaders, and governments for all your genuine, loving, ongoing support. May heaven bless you forevermore. We, the Supreme Master Ching Hai International Association members, are also sincerely grateful for your expressive kindness, wishing you the best. Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, receives love and recognition from various organizations, media, governments, individuals, and many awards, such as the 2006 Gusi Peace Prize, considered the Nobel Peace Prize of the East, the World Spiritual Leadership Award in 1994, the Mahavir Award in 2008, February 22nd and October 25th, both proclaimed as the Supreme Master Ching Hai Day, an honorary citizen of the United States, etc., and has been honored throughout the years with numerous other awards and accolades for her outstanding philanthropic and humanitarian deeds. etc. We apologize for not being able to show many other awards and honors for lack of space and time. Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, respectfully thank all special individuals, organizations, leaders, and governments for all your genuine, loving, ongoing support. May heaven bless you forevermore. We, the Supreme Master Ching Hai International Association members, are also sincerely grateful for your expressive kindness, wishing you the best. A true voice for our beautiful animal friends, Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, promotes the peaceful, loving plant-based diet and envisions with humanity's awakening to the sacredness of all life, a tranquil and glorious all-vegan world where people of both animal and human kingdoms live in respectful harmony. Her initiatives included alternative living flyer distribution, the international vegan restaurants, Loving Hut, vegan food companies, vegan fur products, Supreme Master Television, as well as writing and speaking to influential government and media leaders, participating in televised conferences on climate change, etc. Whether we're aware of it or not, her efforts have had an enormous influence on global awareness of the animal-people friendly lifestyle and how this benevolent way can bring lasting peace among nations while saving our planet from climate change and disasters. Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, has traveled worldwide and held discourses with the public and her disciples on a variety of spiritual topics. Today we are blessed to present the insightful gathering entitled Do Treat People with Kindness, Part 2 of 5, on Between Master and Disciples, given in English on May 27, 2007, in Sankt Kanzianam Klopeiner See, Austria.
We pray for Ukraine, or Ukraine.
She said, but anytime you want to come back, look, you can. I said, yeah, I know that. Thank you very much. And so next time I went to sign, that's it. I didn't even come back here to get the key or anything. I delegated somebody else, one of you here. And then I told them how to do, what to repair and do something, open windows and all that upstairs, make it more bright upstairs because it's only an attic and it was just bare. There was nothing there, no floor. She just kept things up there, like a storage. So we attempted to do that, and then, I repaired the roof. Also, the roof was even leaking and all that, and clean up, wash up and change carpet, whatever, everything we did, All right, so I didn't come. And then she was kind of crying, hey? She was crying on the phone. She wanted to speak to me, through the person who came for the key because she couldn't bear it that I didn't come to even get the key. What kind of woman who doesn't care? Give more money, give jewelry, doesn't come to get the key when you get the house. And she made me wait for a long time, many months, because she says she must look for another place and blah, 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 blah. And also she has clients to take care. I said, of course you do that, of course. And as soon as you're ready, you tell us. She said she didn't even know when. At first she said, how long? And then later she extended it longer. More money, but don't want to go quick. And then so I said, never mind, you take your time. Because I think she's an old lady, Why do I hustle her, And it must be very difficult for her to leave a place that she has been working for all her life, almost. So I said, take your time, and even if you reconsider, you don't want to sell at all because you feel it's your sentimental place, then please let me know. I just re-signed it. That's it, okay? Don't worry, everything is fine. So she kept extending the date. I said, okay, when you're ready, you just call my nota and tell him that you're ready to sign. No rush, no hurry, take your time, okay? Okay, fine. And then finally, I signed the date. I came to sign, and then she squeezed me so much. And so next time, I just asked somebody to come and get the key and repair, I just gave the money for them to repair, because there was nothing here for them, They didn't even have a car. We had to buy a little car so people can come. So your sisters and brothers can go buy food shopping, to eat, no? Otherwise, how? They walk to the supermarket. It's very far, And then they repaired it, It was very nice of them, and now you have a better place, eh? Yeah. But that woman, she was crying on the phone when I didn't come. I only know you. I don't know this lady. I said, hey, you will know her now. She's very nice, and she's one of your countrymen, so you trust her better, no? I trust you. I trust you more. I said, don't worry, she's my confidant. You just give her the keys, and I signed the paper already. Don't worry about it, because my arm was broken at that time. I could not even sign with the right hand. I had to sign with the left hand. I say, but then I talked to you, I talked to the lawyer, everything is okay. So she was crying, said, when will you come back? This is the second person who cried over me not coming back. There was one more in Canada like that. First, they were squeezing me and did all kinds of things to me, even kicked me out of the rented house because I had dog people. And they were scared that the dog people would scare the neighbors and all that. And then I had to go in a trailer park to stay all the time. It was very cold already, October already, until the house was ready. Because we signed already, yeah, but the money had not come, and it's not just money. It's the bureaucracy, you know. It took maybe 3 weeks, 2 weeks to get the house. That time I bought a house in Canada. This is a long story. Okay, you just know I bought one, but I sold it already. Don't dream about it. It was a very good house next to it's an industrial town, but it's next to the beach, you know, very nice. On the water, but it's very cheap there. It's a common house, a wood house, like Canada. Because I had dogs and pet people at that time. I needed to house them. Otherwise, I didn't have to even stay in Canada. But that was also very difficult. It's a very difficult story again. And meanwhile, I stay in a trailer park, eh? Yeah. And then later, when I sold the house, I didn't come back to sell. I delegated, you know, one of the residents. And that lady and the gentleman, they both were crying inside. Why you don't come? Why is she not coming back again? What for? Oh my God, just to sell the house? You know what I mean? And they were crying every time they talk about me during all the time that the selling was going on. The resident had been with them every day, you know, almost every day until the house was sold. And they were crying all the time. And later she told her, your boss, because I say this, my secretary, they told the secretary, your boss is very powerful, you know. All the time she was here, she worked with me, I saw it. She was doing all kinds of charity work, and she didn't want anybody to know about it. That's number one thing. But she trusted us, and she went with us shopping and went find out where the poor people were and all that. And but she's very powerful. Whatever she wants, she gets. You know, I noticed that. Well, who is she? Who's your boss? So the resident, you know, so-called secretary said, she's just a very nice lady. She likes to help people. And they were crying all the time. Same with this owner of the house. At first, very suspicious and harsh to me, and later, very nice. Touch and crying and all that. Just to show you how much love is missing in this world. You know, this is not their fault that they are suspicious like that. It's just because they have not been treated kindly all their lifetime. Understand? They have never encountered people who are genuine or kind to them, or really just are not all about money. Because they're business people and they earn a living very hard sometimes. Even the realtor, you know, to sell a house, you have to show maybe sometimes 100 houses. And the clients say, no, I don't want this, I don't want that. And sometimes they don't even know what they want, you know. So this realtor was also very surprised that I just saw it. And then I got it. I didn't ask questions so much and everything was okay, you know. Because I know a house is a house, you know, it's never to your taste. Right? Unless you build it yourself. And even then, the builder sometimes might change it, you know, or influence you to build something that later you regret. So if you want to buy a perfect house, I think you need to wait a little while until you go to heaven, no? Yeah. So I never really questioned a lot and, you know, like splitting hairs and all that, you know? So if I buy a house and I feel, okay, it's comfortable for us, there's enough room for everybody, you know, I consider first. For everybody, if has room or not. If not you, then my dog people, my team nearby, my people who work around me. Otherwise, I don't consider anything else. You know, the house is safe and has enough room. Yeah? And it has the basics, you know, hot water, heater, yeah, electricity, water, and rooms. That's it, you know. And if there's anything else you don't like, of course you can change it. But who cares? What for change anything? Unless the roof's leaking, of course we repair it. And the carpets were old and, of course, you know, worn out, then we change it. Nah? Just for cleanliness, nah? And, of course, if the paint is not good, then we repaint it, yeah? Just fit enough for you to come. Just a little decent, you know, basic. There's no luxury here. Yeah, we don't want any. What for? You close your eyes all day or you see nothing. Luxury. Should I put a gold statue here? It matters nothing to you. Right? If I put an antique or anything, we will have to throw it out so that we can have room to sit. So what's the use of anything at all? Yeah? The purpose is just for you to come and be comfortable. Yeah? Okay. Are you comfortable, by the way? You are, yeah? So do treat people with kindness, eh? That is the lesson. Yeah, okay. After the kindness, they will get used to it. And they will think, oh, there are some kind people after all. Like yesterday, there was a taxi driver who took me only halfway. And then he didn't have time anymore. He said he had to run. And he arranged for another colleague to come and pick me up, the woman. Yeah, the lady who came yesterday. It was my second driver. Even from Klagenfurt to here, I needed 2 taxis. What a time. 2 taxis. Do you understand this? If he didn't have time, then he could have told me. No, he took me, and then halfway through, he returned me. He said, oh, I have to arrange for another woman to take you because I think I couldn't make it anyway. First, he liked to take me very much. He said, oh, I would really like to take you this beautiful lady, but I really can't. So he wanted to take me so much. So I said, oh, just come in. He arranged a seat for me to sit. And then halfway through, he brought me back. He said, no, I don't have time. I must pick up my client from the airport. I can't let him sit there. First, he really wanted to, But later on, he woke up and he said, no, he could not. I think I must have blinded him. He looked at the watch, but he still told me to get in. He knew where I was going to go on his taxi, and then he brought me back and then called the other taxi to come to pick me up. But even then, I still gave him some money after, So I gave the tip to the lady. And then I said, but, you give the other one, 10 euros, because I had only 5 euros with me in my pocket at that time. The rest were big bills, and I didn't want it. They had not ever seen it. 500 euro bill. I say, see, this is why I could not give him the tip. She said, oh, I never seen this. I heard about it. I said, well, if you take a big sum like 10,000 from the bank, then they will give you 500 euro bill, so you don't have to put a lot of money in your pocket. Because sometimes I need it for business, buying big things. She said, yeah, I understand, but I have never seen it. I said, okay, look at it. And she touched it. So I even gave her money to give to the first taxi driver, because at least he arranged another taxi for me, At least he showed his willingness and friendliness. He didn't have to do that. Also, he could have just dropped me there. There was no other taxi around there. And I would have been standing there waiting also, So he arranged a car, and when we arrived, she picked me up immediately. So that was very efficient of him. Yeah, very nice of him. And also he was very nice to his client, even though he was so, blinded into taking me into his cab. But afterward, he said, no, he's my client. I cannot let him stand in the airport or cannot arrange. I said, can you not arrange for another colleague to pick him up instead? And then you can still continue to take me to my place. He said, no, he's my client. I better take care of him. So you see what I mean? I said, I will give you more money later because, look, I have only 500 bills. Yeah, I cannot give you more. I have only like $7 with me. But he said, okay, 5 is enough, good enough. I said, no, I will send you another 10, yeah? Because you wasted your time. I made you hectic like this for me. Thank you anyway. So he couldn't believe it. And the woman also couldn't believe it because I said, okay, the fee is only about 50 something. And I said, okay, but I don't have money. Can somebody lend me some? She asked how much. I said, maybe 70, 80 something. And the taxi driver, the woman said, about 100. I said, okay, 100. Bring it out. So I gave it all to her later. And she couldn't believe it, Well, she asked for it, no? And then she couldn't believe it. I said, but give 10 euros to your colleague, the man who calls you, a commission. For business connection, no? Anyway, she could not believe it. I said, never mind, it's normal, because you have a child. I have a son who studies, and she's alone, she's a widow, and she works even Saturday, Sunday. And she works as a taxi driver, and she works as another job just to raise her son. So I said, it's okay, you're a good woman, it's all right, don't worry. So I invited her for a drink and gave her a lot of fruits and candies, cakes, cookies to bring home. And she was always, mein Gott, mein Gott, mein Gott. Very nice, just to show you how much kindness is lacking in the world.
Russia, go home now.
Living a life as a vegetarian is a wordless prayer to the Almighty. Radan Adjan Kartini, vegetarian.
Tomorrow on Between Master and Disciples.
I gave to her and said, this is to thank you from all of us, customers. And she was very happy. Or a cashier or the person who helped me to bring the shopping out or anybody, just to spread kindness. Maybe they don't need it. Nobody expects anything. Taxi drivers don't expect so much tip, but I give more. Or I give chocolate or cakes, whatever I have with me, just to spread kindness, just to make this world a happier place to live for everyone.
There are 211 countries and regions which have animal people protection laws. Puerto Rico is one of them. Puerto Rico, Law for the Welfare and Protection of Animals, 2008. This law states that animal people are sensitive and worthy of humane treatment. Causing an animal person injury, suffering, or death are crimes that incur a maximum of 15 years in prison or a fine of up to $20,000. Obey the law of your country. No more animal people slaughterhouses, no more hurting, no more murdering them to eat, to lab test, or for any reason at all. Be vegan, make peace. So be it.
Noble viewers, we thank you for your company for today's episode entitled Do Treat People with Kindness, Part 2 of 5, on Between Master and Disciples. Coming up next is selections from the Gnostic Nag Hammadi Library, The Gospel of Philip, Part 2 of 2, on Words of Wisdom. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for more constructive programming. May you perceive the divine essence present in all living beings on earth.
Be vegan, make peace, do good deeds. Heaven, Godspeed.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/BMD.